everything has gone by. So sometimes I didn't know. um, yes. Yes. When I grow up. Yes. When I am under pressure, but I always find the best ways to deal with. But when I was a kid, I am very I was I didn't have a lot of experience to have to overcome it because I just a kid.
Okay. So, of course, as kids, we have different ways of coping up. We have different ways on how we can relieve that being under pressure. And maybe for us to be able to overcome those pressures, then maybe, of course, we need to study hard so that we can get good grades, or maybe just accept that. Maybe we just excel at different things, and maybe we just don't excel academically, but maybe some other things. Excellence is not mutual to everybody. It's um it's not really that a must that just because this kid excels in this, you must also excel in this manner, right? So we have different ways on how we can excel. We have different ways on how we can be able to be grateful with our talents and our skills, right? Okay. So thank you so much for that, Miss Sherry. So, do you think, Miss Sherry, is it true that kids nowadays have too much pressure?
Teacher, where are you from?
I am from the Philippines.
Yeah. Yes. But I don't know. Yes. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Sometimes your voice is uh I just understand your questions, but sometimes I feel I it's difficult for me to
Oh,
yeah
it's difficult for you to understand me.
yeah yeah because your accent is I don't know because I study a lot of teacher SP2, but I can hear them clearly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe because maybe you find me talking too fast.
Yeah. Yes, but I don't know. Yeah, because the mic or the mic, yeah, mic audio or the other sound.
Oh, because of the microphone. And the
Yeah, yeah,
audio not clear,
yeah,
very much clear. Okay,
yeah,
so I will just try to talk slowly so that maybe you can catch up and
yeah,
understand me.
yeah, yeah.
Would that be great? Okay. So my question was, is it true that kids nowadays have too much pressure?
Yeah. Um.
Like, do you think
Yes. Yes,
kids
it is.
nowadays? You
Yes, it
agree?
is. Yeah. They have to deal with many difficult problems. Um. Many children nowadays can yeah, so some parents force them to study too much, so they don't have a lot of time to relax and take part in outdoor activities.
Mhm. Yes, absolutely. Um, Kids nowadays are being pressured too much. The main reason for that is because there are a lot of things that's happening right now. there are a lot of things that's going on right now, and sometimes it's too overwhelming. Sometimes it's too pressuring. For kids, sometimes it's too much. It's too much for them to handle because because of all the things that's going on, like we are bombarded with a lot of information, with different advancements. So they are now they're now confused on whether what to look after, or what to focus on, because they think that there's more, or like what do you call this? They think that we have something that we need to learn as a kid. Like, you need to do swimming, you need to do ballet classes, you need to study English, you need to study math. Before, there was no that those kind of pressures, but right now, um, academically and extracurriculars are being um, pushed to them. They are being pressured that, oh, you do this, you excel at this, you engage at sports, you engage at school activities for you to be able to improve your talents. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I do agree too that these people are, or these children's rather, are put under pressure for the main reason that they always think that they always try to think that there's more, there's more that they must do than just learning. All right.
Yes.
Okay, very well. So at this point, Miss Sherry, can you tell me what are some good ways for kids to overcome the pressure?
Children should open up to their parents about their problem more
Mhm.
often. Yes.
Yeah, so children nowadays must be able to open up. That's good. It's nice. Open up to their parents about their problems, the things that is going on to them, so that their parents could also try to help them on how they can. Oh, you do this so that you can overcome these. So there are indeed a lot of things that we can help these children to relieve under pressure. And um, what do you think is the advantage if these children's are these children's overcome the pressure? What do you think are the advantages? What?
I don't think as much difference. Both kids and pro kids and adults suffer nervous breakdown when they fall something. Children are usually worried about their studies, while adults are stressed over work, relationship, and money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when kids overcome these pressures, of course they get to learn things on their own. They get to understand their own pace or pace. Like, um, okay, they will not be pressured that at this age they will marry, at this age they need to graduate, at this age they need to have a job. So they will learn their own pace. They will learn their own destiny, and they will learn it independently rather than depending on something just because they think that they need to prove to their parents that they are a good daughter or a good son. So it's very good that as early as a child, they get to overcome these pressures so that they can work independently. And when they are able to work, independently. They get to bloom. They get to learn their own styles of living and of surviving, right? So, to whatever pressures, challenges that they will encounter in their lives, they know how to handle these pressures because they already know how to handle it when they were still a kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, Miss Sherry, do you have a kid right now?
Yeah, I don't have any children.
You don't have any children. So, I would like to ask you if you will, in the future, you will have a child, would you pressure him to do certain things, especially in his education, perhaps?
Yes, and I think every children has our weakness and strengths. So I don't know I don't force my children to study too much, and always balance between studies and uh, relax.
Mm-hmm. So you will be a more considerate parent. You will understand um, his behavior. You will understand his likes and dislikes. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good to know. Okay, so right now, Miss Cherry, um, do you think kids' pressure are different to those of the adults?
I don't think they are much different. Both kids and adults suffer never break down when they fail something. Children are usually worried about their studies when adults are stressed over work, relationships, and money.
Okay, so how do you think adults handle these pressure?
Yeah, teacher, some words, some can you write the chat box for me? So sometimes uh, I had to. It's difficult to understand you.
Okay, I'm typing it right now.
Yes, I think at just oh yeah, and I think um for me I always depress my mind when I work a lot, and I yes I will find the best way to deal with the problem, and I sometimes I will rest a few days when I am under the stress.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Under pressure.
under stress. Okay, sorry. Okay, so yes, kids' pressure are very different from adults. Why? Because as we grow old, we get to be able to add up our responsibilities, our our problems, and the challenges that we face gets tougher. So kids, maybe for kids, the only pressure, the big pressure that they're facing is how can they make themselves better and explore what they like and not like. But for us adults, we tend to think already about finances, bills, career, and family. And those are big decisions to make. Those are big jumps to reality. And sometimes when all of these factors are not going too well, we tend to lose our self confidence in facing those challenges, and we feel more pressured, right? So for us to be able to overcome those pressures, for us to be able to understand that there is a right time for our career, for our love life, for our relationships, then at least those worries or those pressures will somewhat sink in us and understand how to deal with it slowly, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Okay. So right now, Miss Sherry, thank you so much for answering those questions. So can you now look at your vocabulary list, please? Can you now see the vocabulary list?
Yes.
That's very good to know. So, Miss Cherry, I would like to ask you, um, among all the words that are listed in our list, which among them are you having a hard time understanding?
I understand. I got it.
You understand everything. So I would like you to choose one word from the list and use it in a sentence, please.
Yes. Mm, yes, I I break into cold sweat when I heard that a lot of bad news about COVID-19.
Okay. What word did you use?
Break into cold sweat.
Break into cold sweat. Very good. Okay, so right now, I would like to ask you, Cherry, if you have any questions that you would like to ask.
Yeah. I um about
Yes. Do you have any questions that maybe you would like to ask regarding our topic, or maybe words that you weren't able to understand?
yeah, I don't have any questions.
Okay, so you don't have any more questions. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, very well. So since you don't have any more questions, I would like to give you now my feedback, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I will be giving you my feedback based on our conversation this afternoon. So first of all, Cherry, I would like to say that I really appreciate your honesty, that sometimes you're really telling me that you don't understand the question. So it means that you are really persistent in answering the question because you would like to understand the question first before you answer. And that is a very good practice because it means that, again, you are very persistent or eager to answer the questions that I have given to you. It's also good that all the vocabularies that we have for this afternoon session, you get to understand them all and use the vocabulary break into cold sweat in a correct way. Okay, so I would also like to say that I would like to recommend that maybe next time when you try to answer questions, maybe you can give out more ideas, more answers, so that um, this can help you practice your speaking skills and also your communication skills. Let's not settle for one sentence answer or just a yes or no. Okay. I would also like to recommend you, Cherry, that maybe you can read a lot of English books. When you read a lot of English books, you get to learn a lot of new vocabulary words. So it can widen your vocabulary range or list that you get to understand. And sometimes when you encounter difficult words in the books, then you can you can try searching them up online and sorry, and try understanding the word using the English language. Okay, did you get that, Miss Cherry?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay, so those are just the things that I have observed from you, and I think that in no time, with proper practice and being here consistently in B2 to have good communications with moderators here, then I believe you can improve your English skills and language in no time. Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, so Miss Sherry, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for coming into class this afternoon. I hope that I could see you more often here in B2 so that we can talk a lot more about different kinds of topics and get to share our opinions and ideas about different kinds of topics as well. Okay, hope to see you soon here in B2, Miss Sherry. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. See you soon. Have a great day.